Welcome to the Obesity Medicine Podcast with your host, Dr. Rentea, board certified in internal medicine and obesity medicine. Here, we talk about a path to metabolic health, and we have real conversations about chronic weight management and living a full life. Just a reminder, I am a physician, but I'm not your physician. So everything that's on this podcast is for informational purposes, but please go talk to your doctor about what's right for you. There is no medical advice being given on this podcast. Welcome back to another Your Friday 5. This week I've been spending a lot of time thinking about how, let's just have a moment of honesty here, how quickly people give up. So I've been thinking about how we are in certain thought patterns and behaviors for decades, and then we think that overnight we're going to start doing new things and it's just going to be easy and there's going to be no effort required and our brain's going to be totally compliant. It's going to say, yeah, let's go to long walks and hard exercise and lots of different healthy meals that we never knew how to make before and didn't have a taste palette for, right? Let's do all the things and nothing is hard and I love my life. Not going to happen. You spent years beating yourself up for your body, what it was capable of, what it looked like, what you were doing, all the things. And then you think it's suddenly going to be easy. And a question that I'm asking probably about 24/7 in the 30/30 group is, how long are you willing to fight for this new reality? How long is it that you're willing to practice these new things? Because you were in those old patterns for decades. So let's say that you're 45 years old right now. Are you willing to spend until you're 90 working on the other reality? Because you know that things are going to keep getting easier the more you're going in that direction. But are you willing to give this 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Are you willing to get into a groove in the opposite direction of what your life looked like if you didn't like the direction it was headed? Are you committed to this? Are you willing to do it? And everyone's like, oh, well, when you put it that way, yeah, of course I am. So I want you to think about, if you're in a moment of thinking this is so hard, this and that. Number one, yes, this is life. It is hard. We're doing new things. Every day is a grind. Every day we have to recommit to things. We have to decide where our energy is going to go. But is today a day where you're going to keep fighting for the healthy reality of how you want your life to look, how you want your body image to go? So what that can look like is, if you're beating yourself up that day with how you look, you say, stop, just today, I'm not going to beat myself up. If I wouldn't say this to a friend, I'm not going to say it to myself. And you fight for those new realities. But think about today, or times when you're going through this rough patch. Am I willing to keep fighting for this other reality and not think that right away I'm going to go back to the old self, or right away I'm going to not be able to do this? Let's not go there anymore. You don't have an option but forward, and it's going to take time for it to feel totally normal, but you've got to stick with it a little period of time, my friend. All right. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. You can do this. Oh, if you're wanting to do the next round of 30/30, we start in the beginning of September. So all the live calls are September, October. We have purposely opened registration early so that you can get through all the videos and stuff beforehand, because there's so much content in there at this point. And so then we'll have all the calls, all the challenges, all the things that we do within there. And then something new that we're doing, I don't think I did a good job of putting this anywhere, is that we're keeping that members only WhatsApp group where you can all the time be messaging and supporting each other. It's the best. It's one of the best things in the 30/30 program, where I'm going to leave that open all the way until the beginning of January so that you get all that support through the holiday time, and you're not like, oh no, what am I going to do now? It's Thanksgiving and all these other holidays. What am I going to do with all these things? If that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you sign up now, because I think that we're getting pretty darn close to actually having to close registration, because we only allow so many people in there at a time, because it is a rather smaller group when we go through it. If you're wanting to do the September 30/30 round, this is your time. We keep having more and more amazing things in there. The community is nothing less than extraordinary. And I'm so grateful for the women that I get to know that are in there. And something, I don't think I've talked about it much on the podcast, but next year, April 2026, end of April, I am hosting a small retreat. And it was really, the women that are coming are people that have been in the 30/30 program for a long time. It was actually a very small group to begin with. And I'm really excited to meet these women in person. And with time, maybe we change the size of the event and what we're doing, but it's incredible the things that we're going to do in that really intimate inaugural retreat. And I think about how it all started because we just meet often during the week, and we do that repeatedly throughout the year, and we get to know each other. And then even between rounds, I stay in touch with people, and they're really my friends. So if you're looking for an absolutely amazing community, it's the time to get in 30/30. So hope I see you in September. If you have any questions, you can always email me, renteaclinic@gmail.com. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. All right. Take care, everybody. That marks the end of today's episode. But if you're newer to the podcast, I want to tell you about something that we have, and it's a free podcast roadmap. So this is perfect for any of you that are listening where you want to be directed to very specific episodes. So let's say that you are just starting out and you want to know, what should I do right when I start on the medications? Or you're experiencing certain side effects on the GLP-1s, or you want to know what to do if you're in a plateau, or if emotional eating is taking over, or if hunger levels are high. So we have many different categories of episodes that we've talked about, because there's a lot at this point. So if you want to be able to navigate that very easily, we have it broken down by category and also the episodes that are there, and we hyperlink to everything. So you can just click on it and find the episode, easy peasy. If you want that, you can go to renteaclinic.com/podcast roadmap. We'll have it linked right here underneath the show notes where you're listening. And you can go ahead and get that free resource so that it makes it easy for you to navigate, because I know that it's really hard when someone has an established podcast. I am such a podcast fiend. I'm listening to podcasts all day long. And when I find one that I love, but there's a lot that are out there, I am so lost. So I hope that you enjoy this free podcast roadmap. Again, the link to get to that is going to be renteaclinic.com/podcast roadmap. I hope this is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.